This is my 1995 Volvo 940. This car is not for sale. This car I've had for 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 5 years. I've had this car for 5 years, and yeah, check it out. It has 441,000 miles on it. I put 41,000. Somebody else put 400,000 miles on this car. See, it's got new tires. Now recently I did some work to it to want to make it last. I'm going to try to push this car to 500,000 miles. I'm going to try to push it to more than 500,000, maybe a million someday. I plan on keeping this for the rest of my life. 28 years old. I love this car, man. It's very boxy, simple. I might switch out the rims one day to go with some cooler rims, but those are the stock rims. New headlights. I added those little down there are little LEDs at nighttime to give it a cool, like, modern type of look at night. It's got LED headlights and then those little fog lights too, so it gives off this blue, crystal blue light. Recently I got the windows tinted. I live in Texas and it gets really, really hot in Texas. This is the first car I've ever owned that had working AC. The first car ever, so you can tell how excited I was to be driving with working AC. I was so excited. I've went through so many years, summer years in Texas, with no AC in my car and just sweating my balls off. It was horrible, man. This is my first reliable car I've ever owned. Knock on glass on the reliable part, but everybody knows these Volvos last. These Volvos were made to be reliable. Now, you see that eyebrow? I did that eyebrow myself. It's a pretty big eyebrow. It's not supposed to be that long. That's where the eyebrow is supposed to be. But so there was somebody in that car. Fuck, I thought I was by myself out here. So I did that eyebrow myself because I live in Texas, and it gets really hot here, you guys. I don't know how to explain this to other people that don't live in Texas. It gets super hot, you know. The cooler, the more shade you have on the inside, the cooler it's gonna be. And especially if you want to sit in traffic. I don't know if you want to sit in traffic and with no window tint, but anyways, this is 5% in the back, 5% right here, 20% up front, which is illegal, but it's not too dark to where you can't see me. You can still see whoever's in there. So it's not illegal, but it's right in the middle between illegal. Well, it is illegal, but it's in the middle between illegal and really illegal. So let me show you what the inside looks like. The seats are okay. The original seats. Door panels are kind of eaten up a little bit. I upgraded my speakers. Speakers are good. Look, I was not lying. 441,000 miles. The gas gauge don't work. The gas gauge is broken. Now let me lift up my hood. Where's it at? Okay. I added this guy. It's kind of a classic. It's kind of classic, you know, classy. It was eaten up a little bit, and I want to keep this original steering wheel. Let's show you what I did to the engine recently. I hate seeing these videos of these Volvos. There's a couple videos you watch online where these Volvos have, you know, 800,000 miles, million miles on it, and the guy's like, all he said was, oh, I just, you know, kept the oil changes on every 3,000 miles. I changed the oil. That's bullshit, dude. Things break, you know. I'm pretty sure that dude Come on, man, you just changed the oil? Come on, man. People are supposed to believe you. Nothing broke down on there. Now, recently I did the front wheel bearings because I met a mechanic who did it for super cheap. I did the front wheel bearings on there, of course the brakes, but about every year I spend about $1,000 on maintenance. Every year something goes bad, about $1,000. Now let me turn off my car so you can hear me talk. These are the new keys. It's not the original one. Now recently what I did to it was I put a new radiator in, and I did some work to this car, man, and when I saw those videos of those dudes talking about they just changed the oil, I really don't believe them. I don't believe them, you know, because these hoses don't last 25 years. They don't. They break. I've had one on my Impala bust on me, so I changed out the hoses, the radiator hoses. This right here is a new radiator. Recently I did videos of me changing out the injector fluids. Injector fluid, is that what it's called? No, injector, fuel injectors. Dumb, injector fluid. The fuel injectors right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I switched out and changed. I cleaned out the idle control valve. Idle control valve, is that what it's called? Idle something. The mass airflow sensor, I sprayed and cleaned out. Air filter in there, switched out the air filter. And this is a good point in its life to where it's ready to go again. This right here is a throttle body. I took this apart. There's videos of me doing this. I took this apart and I sprayed and cleaned it out. There was a lot of gunk in there. It was never cleaned out whenever I got it in 2016, 5 years. I didn't clean it once. I didn't know about it, and I learned about it and cleaned it up. This right here is new. I don't know what that's called, but that's new. And these hoses are new. What else did I do? Of course, the belts. The belts are new. There's the what is that, power steering. This is the alternator belt. The alternator is the same alternator. And what is this down here? What is that? Oh, that's for the AC. On the highway one time, this is a new power wire coming from the battery to the alternator. The power wire was so corroded and it stopped giving power to my battery, and my headlights were on and my car just died on me on the highway because the alternator wasn't charging the battery. So I had to take out that wire and put a new wire in there. Let's see, what else did I do? This is new. The overflow tank is new. The old one was super old and dirty. Couldn't even see through it. That's new right there. What else? I changed out the transmission oil, which is unplugging this and turning the car on, unscrewing this, turning the car on for about 10-15 seconds, watching all of it spill out and pouring new transmission oil in there. There's my for my AC right there. This is how you fill up the AC, right in here. I just refilled it, topped it off. It is full, ready for summer, working, and it's cold. Yeah, power steering fluid. Okay, I've been having problems with power steering. It only takes a certain type of fluid. I think in the owner's manual it says to take transmission oil, transmission fluid is what goes in power steering. Anyways, there she is, just my baby. She's ready to go again. I think I need to put some new ball joints on there. My mechanic told me, so I'm waiting on those to come in. My ball joints are bad. But there she is. Ready to take on the world, and my Volvo 940 gets about 21 miles a gallon. But it's all good. It's worth it for me. Doors are good. There's my car cover for my Impala. My big trunk full of tools, and if anybody breaks down, I'm there to help. I'm there to fix something. Alright guys. Start my cart and get out of this creepy area. It's creepy area. It's supposed to be a cute area, you know, it's the back of a church. It is creepy back here. Oh yeah, this guy is new too. I spent $1,000 on you, dude. Alright guys. Peace out.